Hi guys, so today I'm bringing you my year-end favorites. This year I do have some very nice finds in makeup. So without further ado, let's get on to it. The first one is this Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, the original one. This foundation is very long lasting, especially when it is mandatory to wear a mask. This foundation is bulletproof under a mask. You get minimal transfer. The coverage is really nice, even though this is often considered as an oily skin friendly foundation. But myself as a dry skin person, I find it very pleasant. Sorry, I'm filming on my balcony, so you might hear some noise. Apologies for that. So this foundation, if I apply my moisturizers and my primers correctly, I can wear this foundation without an issue, without any dry patches whatsoever. If you're a dry skin person and you're looking for something that's mask proof, Estee Lauder Double Wear is the way to go. So for cheeks, my biggest find this year is that I really love cream cheeks products. These three are my favorite. Let me introduce them one by one. This one is the Abh Cream Bronzer in the shade Golden Tan, and this bronzer is such a delight to use because the shade is very natural for me. I think it's the second or the third to the lightest shade, and it basically looks something like this on my skin. So it's a very natural bronzer shade, and it's not too warm, it's not too cool, it's just spot on. And this bronzer is supposed to be a dupe for the Chanel one. I've never used that one, but I've heard a lot of great things about that one, and this one is no exception. So it applies beautifully over foundation without moving the foundation at all, and it lasts forever, and it blends beautifully. That's my opinion on this bronzer. It is such a good bronzer if you're considering buying something cream. My favorite cream blush, or my favorite blush of the year, is this one. This one is the Fenty cream blush in Fenty Glow. This blush is very, how should I put this? Natural. So it's basically the same shade as the Fenty Glow lip gloss. Sorry, my pan is looking very messy because I used it a lot. Even though it looks very brown in the pan, but when you blend it out on your skin, it does have some pink hue to it. If you can see that, it's more like a peachy hue, and that has some shimmers in it. Makes you look very healthy, and your skin looks very hydrated, very plump. My favorite highlighter of the year is the Abh Stick Highlighter in the shade Bubbly. This Bubbly highlighter is also very nice. It's very natural while very blinding almost. On the skin it looks something like this, but obviously I'm not gonna apply it on the skin just like that. So I just often use my fingers to dab it on, and it looks perfectly natural. So for brows, my favorite brow product of the year is the Abh Brow Freeze. I always apply this product when I'm doing my brows, and then I would follow it up with brow pencil, brow pen, or brow pomade. It makes my brows look very thick and very bushy, which is the way I like it to be. For lash, I often apply my mascara over this Kate Tokyo lash primer. It has some fibers in it. This makes my lash crazy long, and I'm topping it up with the Maybelline Sky High mascara. I heard this one is a very huge hit on TikTok. The lash one looks something like this. It's a very short bristled plastic one, so it gets to every single lash, and it's very lengthening and separating, which is the way I like it. For eyeshadows, lastly, my favorite eyeshadow palette is definitely a Dose of Colors Friendcation palette. I only got this palette last Black Friday, and then I received it earlier this year. This palette is great for everyday uses. I often use this shade all over my crease, and then deepen it out with this shade, and I use this shade as a eyeliner, and then I apply this all over the lid and the inner corners, and that's my natural everyday look, like kind of a no fuss kind of a situation. My favorite shimmer eyeshadow of the year is the Devinah Halo Moon collection. This Halo Moon collection is a transparent base multichrome. I find this kind of iridescent transparent base multichrome is more versatile than the black base multichromes, because you can always apply it on top of black eyeshadow or just plain eyelid or colorful eyeshadows and make a ton of different effects. And my favorite matte formula finally is the Glaminatrix matte eyeshadows. I took out some of them to dupe out a palette of mine, so that's why there are some gaps in here, but their eyeshadow formulas are absolutely amazing. They are very pigmented and very blendable and very long lasting, and the powder themselves are very grinded, so it's not gritty at all. It's so smooth, it feels like butter. So yeah, I definitely highly recommend the Glaminatrix Cosmetics matte eyeshadow formula. I'm not saying the shimmers are not good, but it's the mattes that are the most exceptional ones. So if you're interested in the swatching part of the Glaminatrix matte eyeshadow, I will leave it in the corner and then you can go check it out. So that will be the end of today's video. So those are the products that I love the most throughout this year. That's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give me a like, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!